This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to the 35th and final week of the Arrowverse weekly review of the 2020 to 2021 season. And I'm only going over the series finale of Supergirl this week, so I don't expect it to be too long. And to first say it, this finale was extremely weak. I don't think it was that well written. Honestly, I think that they resolved the conflict way too early, but also resolved plot lines way too late. And by that I mean stuff like the Lena and Magic storyline went almost to nowhere for the entire season, and then was fully resolved within the last two episodes. The Lex and Nixley thing just destroyed itself, and Lex Luthor was just sent into the Phantom Zone. So, yeah, he doesn't even have a chance of returning because now, well, that Lex Luthor no longer exists. He may be stuck in the Phantom Zone, but if he leaves, it will likely lead to him being erased from the timeline. And what do I mean by this? Well, think of it. Now, the past version of Lex Luthor will not fall in love with, well, Nixley, and he will no longer be able to do that since she never rises to power. So, he will not go back in time to try to save her, and this will ultimately lead to kind of a time problem. So we could say that this Lex Luthor is just being basically a time remnant. And yeah, we'll just go with that because that's way too complicated to go into. The rest of it, I didn't really care. I think they just tried to bring every character besides Superman back into the finale. And yeah, I felt a little forced. Also, it feels odd having both a funeral and a wedding in the same episode. Especially, well, it still felt weird when they did it with Barry and Iris and, well, Oliver and Felicity back in Earth X. And speaking of Earth X, the Earth X car just somehow returns for this one using the stone, whatever it's called. Yeah, she basically does nothing to even know if it is the, well, actress, Supergirl actress, in the suit because, well, nothing's there. It's just like them trying to say, look, all this stuff from the past. But yeah, not really doing anything with it, just showing it off. And yeah, this is such a weak season. But I mean, at least it's over. I think it ended in the most interesting part, with Supergirl revealing her identity to the world. And yeah, probably could have had another interesting season, but it seems like that they're not really setting anything up. Well, closing anything up, it just feels like they're setting stuff up for the future, and that's kinda it. It feels like nothing's really changed. There's nothing big that changed. Everything feels like, well, the same it was, and like they could continue. With Arrow, we got a wrap up on Oliver's legacy after his death. And with Black Lightning, he is going to, well, mainly retire, although he's going to get called back for Armageddon in, I think, 2 weeks. So, although he's not fully retired, he has made his peace and, well, wrapped up everything he had to. But yeah, with Supergirl, it feels like there's so much more left hanging. The future definitely doesn't, well, looks like it'll just be the same. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything that's going to be really different. And yeah, honestly, it's pretty. I don't even say disappointed. I didn't even enjoy it that much. And I want to well, point out kind of the obvious that well, Kara revealing her identity and taking a job at a newspaper or getting her job, it's going to be pretty controversial because if you don't know, I believe when Superman had his well identity revealed and revealed it himself, basically he got fired from the Daily Planet and lost well any awards or prizes he got because he was well lying on stories. And yeah, I think that well that could probably happen to Supergirl, so she's not set up in the best position. And yeah, honestly, I think that honestly I didn't enjoy this too much. I think it was pretty poorly written and done badly. I'm just glad it's kind of done. Honestly, I wonder what did you think of well this season of Supergirl? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And what do you think of the rest of the season of the Arrowverse? I thought it was pretty decent. I'll probably do a more in-depth video, but the best one of this season was definitely Superman and Lois. And honestly, the weakest one, probably Batwoman, followed by Supergirl. But yeah, I think it was a pretty good year. I had some good, I had some bad, and I had some decent ones like Black Lightning's final season. And well, we're already in the 2021 to 2022 season. So that's definitely been enjoyable. And so far it's been like, well, 50% good and 50% kind of bad and just rehashing villains and Batwoman, but that's for tomorrow. Or, well, yeah, it will be out tomorrow. I'm recording it tonight, so once I see it. Yeah, so tell me what you think. Also, hope I remember to upload this. Well, I will upload it once I, well, realize I haven't uploaded if I haven't uploaded, but I recorded this at night. And I'm uploading it in the morning because, well, as you saw, I was playing Lego Batman the video game until about midnight my time, so I had to, well, get some things cleaned up and set it up. So, I was actually playing Lego Batman the video game while I watched the Supergirl episodes. I started to think of like, well, when I started it, I was through, I think maybe the Scarecrow mission. But yeah, that's just kind of it. So, I hope you enjoyed this, well, 35-week, really 40-week ride because, well, I did have to skip a few weeks and I started when Superman and Lois started, which is about maybe like 4 or 5 weeks in. I think I skipped 2 other weeks. I'm like, it actually has been like 41, maybe 42 weeks. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's been nearly a full year of the Arrowverse. And I'm really glad. I do hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.